Hello everybody, and welcome back to Amnesia Rebirth. And I just kind of want to explore a little bit, find out what this stuff is. Seems like broken material stuck in the desert. Okay, cool then.
Ah!
Don't, what do you mean, ah? You fell like 2 feet. Okay. But back to what I was saying. Which, I mean, that may have been days ago from your perspective, so it may just be out of nowhere. But it was just after a little milk and cookie break for me, so it's still hot on the mind. We need to find a name for the baby, because we just can't keep calling it the baby. Because we can't. So, what's the name for a baby? Let me check this way first. Oh, but no, quicksand.
No. Not now. Fuck! No. No.
Ooh. Quicksand doesn't often happen where there's not water. Though, I guess that wasn't quicksand. That was more like a sinkhole, so... fair enough. But we gotta think of a name.
Christ! We were so close.
Baby?
What the hell is this place now?
We gotta think of a name for this little human. So, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so we gotta try and pick a name that could be either. So maybe like... Chris? Ooh! That was a nice effect.
Mother Mary, not again.
We could do like Chris, or maybe... I don't know. Chris is really the only name I can think of.
Oh, thank God. Thank God there you are, little one. I may not know where we are, but at least you're still with me.
Do like Miss Beck? Gender neutral? I don't think so. I don't think there's a female equivalent of Beck. We could do... I guess we'll...
Either the well was very deep, or she fell very slowly, for she had plenty of time as she went down to look about her, and to wonder what was going to happen next.
It gave me an idea to maybe Alice, even though that's only female. But then that's too close to Elise, so not gonna go with that.
Oh, little one.
How about
Every
like
step we take it feels like we're further from her. There
milk
must
jug?
be a way back.
Ooh, anatomy? Is this the anatomy of whatever used to live here? Don't think that's human, though it's definitely humanoid. Mouse, come on, don't fall out on me. Ooh,
I've
that
seen
armor?
that before somewhere.
That's
The
cool.
woman from the Oasis.
Some sort of statue or something. What's this?
What the
Under the sign of Ranu of the fourth rise at the eighth calling, I, Artharu, make this record. As Tamaku directs, I have compared the most ancient of our records of the Empress's malady with the newly taken samples. In the earliest samples, Tamaku was correct. The nutritive flow to both organs of generativity were intact, albeit reduced, and therefore they would have been functional before the spinal repair. However, since the influx of vitae, the organs are now entirely withered. Why has the substance not reconstructed them? Did the degenerative malady affect them permanently before the treatment began? I have asked whether I should prepare a report for the Empress, but Tamaku informs me that this is unnecessary. It is, of course, merely of alchemical interest, and no matter for concern, for she is eternal in her name. Interesting. Under the sign of Ranhu of the third rise at the first calling, I, Atharu, make this record. I have completed the comparison of the samples from the Empress and from the bones of her mother, blessed Atua. It is clear now that both carried this sickness, although it did not manifest in the forebearers. While vitae is powerful enough to rebind bone and sinew, without repeated application, the health again deteriorates. A single dose is no cure. It merely drives the decay back for a time. Tamaku orders that I test repeated application quantities, insertion points, timings in her name. Interesting. So these are like physicians from this universe. That's interesting. That's real interesting. This one's not going to say anything. Guess it's broken. Again, nothing. Run that by me again. Alright. Let's, what is this? You guys don't like being close. So green doesn't like being too close or too far away. Okay. I don't know what the hell this thing is, so I just won't mess with it.
I find myself again confined. A day should not matter, but each day feels like waste. There is so much to do. Tamaku tells me that now, with Vitae, I have forever. But the people who depend on me do not. There is always something. Invasion, rivalry, sickness, penury. I have my duty. Perhaps I should end these sessions. Now they've found a way to stabilize the disease. I should be ecstatic. I should accept my fate and move on. It is such a faint hope that they can find any way to heal me. That they can find any way to grant my dearest wish. Now you are eternal, says Tamaku. Now you need no heir. None of them understand. This is not about politics or securing a future. This is not for the Empire. This is for me. Just for me.
So I'm guessing that's whoever wrote that note we found earlier, or what was written about. Iliander, Septarch of the Enkindled Fortress, has dispatched messengers to the Outer Isles under the guise of a trade mission. Despite our previous warning, it is my recommendation that we relocate 3/5 of the 2nd Regiment to the Isles immediately. On the matter of the harvested stock, it has been suggested that the new chamber development, the need for such stock will diminish. I believe that is short-sighted. This new capacity surely means that we are at liberty to increase the number of factories. With that, we can vastly increase our defense capability as well as increase standards of living across the Empire. This new expertise is a gift. We should be wise to make use of it. Instruct me, Great Empress, and I will inform the Council of your decision. In your name, Eternal. Cool. Coolio. That looks like an uncomfy bed. It's way too narrow. I knew I saw something shiny. Oil. It's it's almost like a piloting chair or something. Okay, I see. It distributes power. Gets power from that and then distributes it to these two. I see. Puzzles. Alright. Don't you mess with me, Buckaroo. We should be able to get in there, right? Yeah. Puzzles? Puzzles. Companion cubes. Or testing cubes, whichever one you want. This is otherworldly tiny box Tim. From a different world. A different time. A different friend. Nothing. Okay. Ooh, bright light. There's a power distributor. Don't know what that was. Under the sign of Edu of the first rise of the 8th calling, I key to make this record. The configuration of the new test gate has been delayed by the failure of the subsidiary node Mahara. You must complete it on the next rise as you have been prepared. Place the orb in the center, select the focusing symbols for its alignment, and insert 2 full cells of Vitae. Remember Tamaku's lesson, Mahara, master the orb if it is your focus and discipline that will open the portal and allow objects to be sent through. Cool. Nothing. Is that English? No. Oh, but then it turns into English. Just gonna casually pick up an orb.
Feels like it's waking up.
Just stuff that in my pants. You know, just the whole reason that Amnesia 1 and 2 happened, just gonna casually stuff it down my pants. Woo! It has its own animation for carrying it. Interesting. What is this? Looks like the power cells are out. This isn't a power cell, right? This is my mouse breaking. Definitely too big to be a power cell. Okay. So let's take this over here. Oh. This door opened. Ooh. Balcony. Actually, this is closed in, not a balcony, it's an observatory. Ooh, is that an orb also? So much cool stuff here.
Tamaku's early experiments with the orbs summoned an entity, a creature, that scarred the world with its passing and wreaked utter destruction. The scar took the form of living, pulsating flesh. I have studied the orb, and I now know why the scars appear. I believe I can make use of the same perturbation to achieve our own ends.
It's the shadow! They're talking about the shadow! The shadow of the orb! Like that, right there! Cool! It's awesome. Love lore. These freaking blank tablets. One was orange. Is that one more legible? No. What is this? I don't think that's a power cell. I feel like it'd be more glowy. Let's see what this has to say.
It has taken me many, many rises in the gaps between my work for Tamaku, but finally it is done. I have a formula which is in sympathy with the pulse of the orb. I can provoke the symptoms of the red flesh, and with it will come destruction, channeled through the Vitae network. This might be the answer we seek.
Okay, so based on the fact that they pronounced it differently, I'm just gonna continue pronouncing it Vitae, because that's how I think it is spelled. Ooh, that was a power node. Oh, it's the Queen! Are you still alive? Lady!
There was a white sun at the great gate. It tore the air and the land. A corruption of living flesh crawls from the hole in the world and turns all to ash and rust. The control stones have turned against my kindred, shaping them into floating wraiths of nightmare. The city falls. I am to blame. My companions took my formula, some to use it to destroy the Vitae at the gate, others to infect the Vitae pipelines and end the suffering. The gate has indeed fallen, but catastrophically, unleashing energies beyond belief. Still the factories scream. We have failed in the worst of ways. It is my duty to stay at my post, to see if I can find means to end it. I have no choice but to use the Vitae. An ocean holds the great Empress to life, so a meager portion will suffice for me. If any find this record, know that I was the traitor Kita, alchemist, apprentice to Tamaku. Forgive us our folly.
So it sounded like they were messing around with the orbs in the shadow and lost control. I don't want to turn off her life support. Lady, do you... I'll keep this on unless absolutely necessary for progression. I'm sorry that's not much life to live, but I don't have your consent to turn that off. Okay, fine, be that way. So, I did get a Ledger jar. Is that power? Need one more. Yeah, there wasn't any in here. Okay.
Another rift. That could be our way
What are you writing? Reminders? Rift.
out.
Check on Chris.
I'm so glad you're all right.
So we need J monster. It looks... Okay. No, we can't. So I guess I gotta take the... Okay, take the orb then. Because I don't have another power node, so... Can't quite, do this puzzle yet. Or what do they call them? Ledger jars? Something like that. Okay. Maybe we need to take this downstairs. Or... No, I don't think that'd work. Okay, yeah, We should take this. Wait, there's no downstairs from here. What am I thinking? The downstairs from here is down here. Get Balkis. What are you kicking me for?
I have no idea where we are.
Same.
I'm glad you're here, though.
Okay, we can't break the game. Getting power from this. But we need to get power in there. Oh, and there's the symbols. J. Menorah Monster. Sounds good to me. Okay, so what? J. That's weird. Don't know how that works. Okay, we need another power boy. I haven't found none of them anywhere. Oh, is this? No. Okay, fine. Where do we... Okay, if you do the orb, then that thing opens. Or is it 2 of these opens that, allows the orb? One of those is the answer. Okay. But anyway, I think we're gonna have to end this episode here because it'll give me a little bit of time to think on this puzzle. Okay, sorry about that. My phone just stopped recording, so. But, I was going to end the episode, yeah. But I realized that, I think I know where we can get our last power node. So, I'll just end this episode with this. Sorry, lady, I know you were miserable with your immortality, I'm sorry.
What the hell is this?
I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. Can I put it back? Yeah, I already read this. Okay, well, I'll end the episode here. I don't want to end the episode on hard moral questions. So, but yeah, in the next episode, I'll probably have to take that. No, I'll be sorry for it, but it's what has to happen. So. But anyway, besides all that, see ya, people.